To the channel. I am Lady Nika here with Sunday night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. This was season 10, episode 15. Let There Be Light and Love. Child, 15. Okay, so we go by the end is near, right? We could see the end coming. This episode wasn't so bad, though, I must admit. It was nice because we got to see the ladies enjoying themselves, and it just was a nice episode. It wasn't so much shade and all of that shit. They just really got to do a lot of shit with one another. And it was all in the name of fun, and I appreciated it. Now, we pick back up. The ladies are leaving the villa. Buy meal due is what they said. On their way to the hotel, and no lie, the suites they got were gorgeous. So they cool. They about to move on. But while they was on the bus, everybody's asking where Porsha, where Porsha. Nene said Porsha decided that it would be within the best thing for her to just leave. She did not feel that she was comfortable there and in a good place there, so she left. And Marlo say, she think that Porsha is, feeling some kind of way about the situation involving Candy. I'm I appreciated that Nene didn't, because Nene went on to say that, she didn't say anything negative about the girls, but basically she was like the girl had to go, and that's the best thing for her. And I ain't got no problem with that, because if you in a situation that you don't feel that the love or that you can win in as far as being comfortable in that, the best thing is to do. I give Portia much praise for that, because when you don't want to be somewhere, it don't really help if you continue to stay there. You know what I'm saying? What you'll do is you'll stay there, and then when she go left, you come out looking like you a liar, because you done said you done made it look like you enjoyed this shit. I know, child. Trust me, I fucking know. So I ain't got no problem with Portia leaving, going out to leave so that she don't wind up doing something that or she ain't continuously put in a situation that she feels she can't win in. And that's the smart thing to do. Do not ever stay somewhere you don't feel welcome. Don't try to fit in. Don't stay to just to make things look good, because you're going to be lying to yourself, and you're probably going to lie to other people. And then when the real tea come out, it makes you look crazy. I know that feeling too well. Stay your ass. If you ain't happy, get your ass on the first thing smoking how the fuck you can and get the hell on. And if it's gonna keep Portia from nutting up in here and possibly doing something that's gonna get her kicked off the show and bring a bad look to her brand, then she should get her ass up out of there and go on and go. I ain't mad at you, girl. Gone. Now, to be honest with y'all, I'm kind of like I'm at I'm at my end now. It was a hot topic season 9. We took it all the way into the reunion, and then after everything was out in the open, we talked about it, and we've been talking about it all season 10. I'm tired. I'm tired of the Candy Porsha dynamic. I said what I said. You know, I can't dictate to a person when they should get over something that happened to them. I can't tell Candy that she wasn't affected the way she was affected by this situation, but I'm kind of tired of us dragging this situation on, because in truth, the only person that really was hurt by this was Candy. All the other ladies just feel some kind of way. And I guess in a way they can, but I mean, this is about Candy and Portia. And even Candy said in this episode that, she probably ain't gonna always feel that way about this girl. It's just she gonna have to respect this girl's process and how she'll be able to get over what happened. Now, will they be kumbaya again? Hell no. But I don't think Candy gonna forever be there. Anyway, we get to the hotel. It's 3 suites, like I said. It's real nice, and I can see why they wanted to leave. And I still think that they don't go all out for the Atlanta Housewives like they do on Beverly Hills one. But this was a major improvement. The fact that they over there in Barcelona, and the fact that they found them some really nice accommodations. Now, you got Marlo, Nene, and Cynthia in one, Shamea and Shereé in another one, and Eva and Candy hand in another. The ladies was pleased with the accommodations, and I can see why. Now, Tyrone gave Shereé a call. She catch this call because according to her, she done missed some of his calls before. And child, is he on the phone with that "I miss you" stuff, and I said, I just don't see how Shereé is playing this role. Child, you a woman of 40 plus. You over here acting giddy like a schoolgirl over prison, babe. Bitch, shut your mouth and keep on talking. A hoot, bitch. A hoot. Y'all wonder why this lady always got them sweatsuits and shit on. Who you think paying for his phone calls? Girl, Bob ain't paying for him. Shit. Okay. Unless he got a stash somewhere, and that's a whole nother situation. Whatever. Did y'all see how fast that 15 minutes ended too? Because child, she was talking about the foods and stuff she had been eating over there and that thing. It didn't even give a preview, just click. Anyway, downstairs all the ladies are gathered and they come up with Candy came up with the great idea that, let's do a photo shoot, a sexy photo shoot for Shereé that she can send the pictures on over there to Tyrone. Somebody, Marlo could get them fashions together and somebody hook up her face and hair. And we can make this a fun situation. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I thought it would be a fun idea too. So I was over here, even though I'm the other housewife of Atlanta that ain't actually the housewife of Atlanta that was saying, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do this. Now, Candy asked Nene, did she and Shereé ever talk about, that elephant in the room that she had mentioned when they was down to the elephant room with Belay and all them folks. And child, Nene went slap the fuck off. I'm gonna tell you something. Baby, your conscience will convict you to say some shit. Will it not? Will it not? Child, Nene went all the way off. I ain't never dated Tyrone. We never had nothing to do with each other. That's Shereé, man. I don't know him, yada, yada, yada. And everybody looking at her like, bitch, we ain't asked you. Girl, you done told on yourself. Even in confessionals, Candace, like, I didn't ask you, did you date him or anything like that? Girl, you telling on yourself what you do, girl. And I holler. Because all of them was looking at her like, damn, Nene. Candace said, like I said, that she ain't asked her nothing about all that situation with Tyrone and her. She basically want to know, did you and Shereé deal with the issue that y'all had concerning this man? That's all I was asking you. Child, Nene told on herself so quick. Candy ended up saying, well, girl, all right then, I won't ask you about it again. I said, girl, you better not. Shereé come downstairs and Candy told her about the idea of the sexy photo shoot, and she came up with every excuse in the world because, Basic Bessie say she ain't got no clothes for that. She would need a glam squad. She said she on her period. She got that big ass pad on. Marlo said, girl, don't worry about this. We got you. So they eventually talked her into doing it, and Marlo got her together, and I was like, I felt some kind of way about that. Child, did y'all notice that after 10 years of waiting, Marlo, Get Money Bitch Hampton, had a confessional, bitch. And she was killing it in that damn. She stunted on the kids then, baby. She looked really good. I said, go ahead on, Marlo, bitch. She said she just gonna, she gonna get her shit in. She gonna eventually get herself in. Anyway, she said she wanted Shereé to get out them damn jumpsuits, and we all do. We wanted to get out the sweatsuits. Shereé, of course, wasn't feeling it, but like I said, she let them do it. And it wasn't what I expected as far as fashion-wise, because Marlo kind of made her look like a child. Shereé she got a body like Serena Williams. They athletic as fuck, which kind of can be translated sometime into manly. Okay, Shereé looked very uncomfortable. She didn't look as good as I thought she would, but it was an improvement from the sweatsuit, so we ain't gonna complain. And we had Cynthia and Eva there that was helping her get her sexy poses together and stuff like that. It was fun. It was a fun thing. I like it when they do that kind of stuff with each other, opposed to always clawing at each other. I don't like all that cattiness. And yeah, it was a little shade because shit, it was some shade about the size of the shoe. You know, they say Marlo wear size 15. It be saying no, it's a strong 12 or 10 or something like that. You know, it was all in fun, and that's how I would like to see them act, you know, all the time with each other. I know drama gotta come to keep us here and to keep the ratings, but you know, I sometimes I just want them to move past all that drama and have a good time. And I tell you, I know a lot of people is saying that, you know, I saw that on Twitter yesterday that the ratings have dropped in the last few episodes. Now the season overall has been lackluster and the ratings dropped, but it really have dropped in the last couple of episodes because Twirl ain't there. Now some people want to say they glad Kenya gone and you ain't miss her being there. Bitch, you crazy. It is a difference with her not being there, but you know, it kind of gave me the old Real Housewives of Atlanta feel that I used to get before Kenya and all of them came back when it was just Nene and all of them. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you long on that. The next day, Candy and Marlo tell Nene that Candy and Marlo tell Nene that she snapped on Candy for no reason. She said she ain't feel like she snapped. She felt like Candy was asking her inappropriate questions, and no, she did. You know, she didn't feel like she was wrong. I said, bitch, your guilt convicted you and made you go off like that. Now, in the other suite, the ladies are telling Shereé how Nene had kind of blew up at Candy when she asked about Tyrone and dating and stuff. Shereé said, well, wait a minute. Tyrone did say something went on between him and Nene, but I ain't never told Nene that, so I don't know where she coming from with that. And then we get into, you know, Nene and, you know, Shereé having that issue they had a couple of years ago down to the restaurant when Shereé confronted Nene. Apparently, all of this started. Tyrone was obviously some type of, I don't know what the fuck he was, but he was having this party. And they were going to pay Kim, Nene, and Shereé for an appearance fee if they came, right? Well, apparently Nene supposedly got on the phone and told the whoever was paying Tyrone to be included that they needed to not pay Kim and Shereé because she was really the star. So Nene say that she didn't ever say that and she was upset with Shereé because she like, you been knowing me all these years. Why would you pick what he say over what I said? And then they get into this whole argument about, you know, Nene don't need to take nothing from her because she cashing Trump checks. And when she told her she was rich, bitch. And Shereé told a girl, go get your teeth fixed. And she said that Nene did do it. It's good that she did, but you know, all this let her know that, you know, her and Nene not where they need to be. The person that, you know, the face changed, but the personality still ain't no good. She went on to say that her and Nene didn't speak for 4 years after that. It was only 2 years ago in Jamaica when she and Greg popped up on that trip that her and Nene began to even saw each other again, and then she thought that they had talked and then they had, you know, was on the road to rebuilding their friendship and they had mutual respect for one another. But considering how Nene is acting now, she guessed that all of that wasn't what she thought it was. So we arguing over Prison Bay. Now, Nene, what happened between you and Tyrone? Did you try and he denied? Why you mad, girl? What happened, Nene? If we don't get it on the episodes, you can best believe this is gonna be a hot topic on that damn reunion. I'm here for it, bitch. I'm here for it. Well, they get off. They go off to see sights and sounds, child. The people over there, however, is going through some type of unsettlement because they into it with the government over there, and Candy kind of scared. She said she watched too many damn movies. She ain't trying to get caught up in no purge. And I said, child, I'd be scared too because that is a foreign country. Now, on the party bus, Candy was asked if she was a good kisser. She said yes. Somebody made a joke about thinking they seen Cynthia leaving out of Candy room And Cynthia said, "No, I don't remember doing nothing like that." Candace said, "If you had left out of my room, you would have remembered." And then, child, Cynthia starts sticking her tongue out at her, making little eyes at her. I said, Cynthia, vicarious bitch, you want some candy? Mm. Cynthia said she'll be a good housewife to Candy, baby. She said Candy make money shit. She'll be around there cooking, cleaning, and making her feel real good about life. She got her. I said, Cynthia, girl, you really is making it look like you got a little thing for Miss Candy, cause you been on her since this trip. Girls, you bi curious and want Candy to be a person that that gets rid of that curiosity. Question is you gonna be down to reciprocate? Cause don't think you just gonna get your box licked and ain't nothing gonna happen. And are you prepared to have Todd there? Cause Todd gonna be there too, bitch. They do shit as a couple. I thought it was funny. Candace say she ain't know why damn Cynthia so fixated on her either. I said, bitch, cause she done heard that y'all say them Atlanta streets talk. Anyway, yes indeed. Now the ladies split up. We got Eva, Nene, and Marlo together, I think, and then the other ones they went off to. I think they went shopping or something. But anyway, I didn't rewatch it to see who the fuck was where. Candy worried about the unrest in the city. Eva decides that she don't know, she wants to bring up to Nene that, look, I didn't know until I talked to Shereé that you and her had recently started being cool with each other again. So, I didn't mean to bring up anything that was going, bother y'all relationship when bringing up Tyrone. Again, Nene snapped. Asked me by Greg Lee. That's who I've been married to for 20 plus years. It's disrespectful to ask me about any other person. I don't know anything about this man. All I know is that it's Shereé man, and that's who you need to be asking questions about him too. Shereé. She told Eva, she said, look, just like you ain't like Shamia asking you about your past, don't ask me about mine. It's disrespectful. And I had to say, okay, well, I agree with you, Nene. That's right. If Eva don't want nobody digging in her, she damn sure can't say nothing. Now the next day, Marlo and Shereé, uh, Marlo comes to not it wasn't no Marlo and Shereé. Marlo came to the girls talking about Shereé being quiet on the trip. And then he say she always quiet unless she telling somebody else's business. And she right because we see that time and time again. The way they the way Shereé keep them out her business is she always got some mess with her. So if she keep them talking about the mess, they not gonna notice certain things about her. Like, girl, why is you always in sweatsuits? Girl, why you ain't got no furniture? Girl, is you broke? They ain't know that. Nene said Nene don't Shereé don't ride for nobody but Sil because she knows Shereé knew about that tape before they even came to Barcelona, and Marlo was like, surprised, asked, do you really think Shereé knew? Cynthia said yes, she knew, because she said at the table when Marlo and Porsha had got into it that she had known about that. And of course, Bravo gave us that wonderful flashback so that we could see it. I said, Lord, my thing is, and Nene thing was, you didn't even bother to warn me. You knew what they had on me, and you didn't bother to tell me that they were going to possibly use this on me at some point. Not only that, bitch, you was the one that brought them folks into my house, because if we go back, Nene did not invite Brielle or Kim to her all-white housewarming. She invited Shereé. Shereé brought Kim, who then in turn brought her damn daughter and her husband. I said, that's messy as hell. I said, it just goes to show you the type of person that Shereé is, and that's what Nene said. Now, I don't know why Shereé wants to try this. To me, she playing on the wrong team for real, but okay. Child, Cynthia want to have a spiritual cleansing, so they take this long ass ride out to some place out by the water, child. It look like a canal or an ocean or something. And while we on our way there, Justice Smollett was all up in Candy throat, and she decided to give us a little bit of her new song about not liking to be around fake people. I said, okay. So when they get to the place by the sea, they all got candles with each other's name under it, and they have to say something positive about that said person. Now, Eva and Shamia both picked each other's name. Now, Eva was ready to give Shamia a little bit, because she still ain't feeling her from her ex and her, were you sleeping with Mr. Elliott back in the day. But when Shamia got up, Shamia said nice things about her. She said she apologized to her for asking her about her personal business. She wasn't trying to be rude. She's looking forward to getting to know her. She cares about her. She thinks she's beautiful, yada, yada, yada. That brought Eva down. Eva gave her the same compliment. Look, I thought you was messy, but upon spending time with you, I'm seeing another side of you, and I do want to take the time to get to know you and build a friendship. You beautiful, yada, 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 okay? Marlo had Candy. She said Candy might be short in stature, but she ain't in character. That was cute. Nene had Porsha. It was decent for Cynthia to keep her included in it because it was a positive thing. And Nene basically said positive things. She says Porsha, even though she ain't there, they care about her. They hope that she find, her peace wherever it may be hid, and that she'll always be their sister. And I thought that was nice. Cynthia had Nene, and she went into this spiel about her Nene been knowing each other for 9 years. They had highs and lows, but Nene is important to her. They sisters. It was cute and all of that shit like that, child. Candace said she will eventually probably forgive Porsha, but at this point in time, she said, I will probably forgive Porsche in time, but it's not even that big a deal to me right now as it once was. But it's just gonna take me time to get there because she do have a problem with letting shit go. And I was like, Candy, we know that, girl. Then Cynthia decided to go on and do her whole bath as her cleansing, and they all hug as the sun set, and that's pretty much what was all of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That was it. I liked the Barcelona trip. I ain't really like the fact that Portia and Marlo got into it like they did. I felt like it was unnecessary. But if I had to say overall, I really did enjoy watching them interact with one another in Barcelona. Next week they gonna return back to Atlanta, and we're gonna be back to the fuck shit. Okay, that's what we're gonna be back to. But that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about on Sunday night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. If it's anything that you feel that I left out that's important, we can get down in the panel section and we can talk about it down there. Let me know what you guys think about this past episode and the fact of how they've been acting since they've been in Barcelona, the sisterhood that seems to have come out. Let me know how you feel about Kenya not being there. Do you think that it's a good thing, or do you miss Kenya like I do? As a card carrying member of Team Twirl, I miss the bitch and I want her back. But I understand that life, sometime in life, you can only go so far with something, and then your destiny will take you somewhere else. And I think that maybe Kenya's destiny is trying to take her away from this show. And if she walks away with a husband that loves her, and maybe possibly pregnant or trying to get pregnant, then fuck it, girl. I enjoyed you the seasons you was on here. I still follow you anyway, and we're gonna be all good. Okay, that's how I feel about it. I know some of y'all don't see it for Kenya, and that's fine. That's fine. I ain't mad at you if you ain't a member of Team Tour. You ain't got to be. You ain't got to be Team Tour to be one of my love things. That's it. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. I say that at the end of my damn reviews. Let me just stop and explain that for 1 minute before I get on up out of here. Um, I say that because I believe in always leaving y'all with something positive to think about. Oftentimes when you going through something, or sometimes just in life, you might not remember not a damn thing I say. I don't care how much I may make you kiki cackle and fall out doing these reviews, because this shit just come natural to me. I'm just who I am. But if you're going through something, you might remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. You got to be of a certain age to totally understand that, baby. So when the young people don't get it, the older people do. Keep living, young folks. You'll get it. But I'm going to always say something positive before I get up out of here, because for one, I appreciate you watching, bitch, because you could have did something else. Your time is the most valuable thing you have. And for 24 minutes and 39 seconds and counting, you just gave me your time. Even if don't on ad play or you skip the ad, you still gave me your time. And for that, I owe you something. And I feel like the best thing I can give you is a positive word on my damn way out. So that's why I say what I say at the end of my reviews. Also, I say it because it's true. I'm living proof of it right now. Go back to my 2015 videos and then come back to 2018 and tell me, what won't he do it? Bitch, you can go back to 2016. Won't he do it, honey? I'm a living witness that he can turn your mess into a message. I'm living proof of it. But that's it. That's all. I just wanted to explain because I heard something on the internet, on the YouTube streets, in reference to what I say at the end of my videos, and I just wanted to address it. And not, it wasn't nothing negative, so it ain't no shade or nothing like that. Y'all know I don't, I'm in these YouTube streets, but I don't do mess and drama. I'm trying to go somewhere in life, and you can't go nowhere in life if you still dealing with the same shit that. Now you know. Now you know why I say it. And now you will probably have a better appreciation for it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to convene back down here to talk about the season finale for Having Have-Nots. Y'all pray for a bitch because I got some tests today. It's still the final week of midterms. A bitch going through it because she ain't never in her life thought that she would be sitting in a classroom again. But pray for me. I feel confident, more confident than I have been in previous days as I came and talked to y'all. I feel a little bit better today, so I'm just not like, oh God, I can't do it. I feel a whole lot better. Power of prayer, child, power of prayer and positive thinking, I'm telling you. But anyway, that's it, y'all. I'm out. Peace.